which is really important. It's going to be using the body weight as resistance for your endurance and your strength. Conditioning is important for muscle balance. It's also important to do it in order to strengthen the muscles that you're going to be using in pole fitness. It's going to help you do those moves a lot easier. Okay? It's also good for joint stability. It prevents injury. Okay? Because it's going to strengthen your muscles and you're going to have a lot more strength to do the exercises. It's going to be good for your posture. It's good for slowing aging. And it's also good for just basically your daily activities. So the first thing we're going to do is called the jackknife sit-up. Now this one's important to remember that I don't want you to jerk your head up when you're coming up. Okay, that's just one thing I wanted to point out. I want you to come really close to the pole. You're really going to engage your core on this one, okay? This one is a deep core exercise. So taking your right foot, we're going to hook it around the pole. Taking your left foot, hooking it right in between, or sorry, right in behind that right foot. So just hooking it lightly. You're not going to grip it too tightly. You're just basically anchoring yourself onto the pole. Arms out in front. Like I said, I don't want you jerking yourself up on this motion because you're going to injure your neck. You're going to keep your tummy nice and tight, and you're just going to reach up and touch that toe stick leg. Okay? It's about 15 times. This one. Okay? Alright. So lying down, close to the pole. You're going to have one leg and one behind. There you go. Now tighten your core. You're going to engage and then up and nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time off of the floor. There you go. Try and do 15 of those. Now it's really good to do 2 to 3 sets of this each time to really get a good workout. And this exercise is going to help you in every move pretty much that you do in pole fit. Without a strong core, you really don't really have much. Your core is your most important part of your body to strengthen in any exercise. Great. Your form's perfect. How does that feel?
Feels good.
Good. Awesome. All right. So the next one we're going to do is called the single arm row. Now, I don't want you to drop your elbows for this one. I want you to keep a neutral spine. This one here is going to help your lower back, so your latissimus dorsi, your posterior deltoids, your rhomboids, which are your middle back, your mid-trapezoids, which is also your middle back, your biceps, your teres major, which is right in here, as well as your deep core. Okay? So this one you're going to stand with arm's length away from the pole. Nice neutral knees, nice neutral elbow as well. You want your arm to be straight, but you don't want to be blocking anything. And you're basically going to stand a little bit off center to the pole, and you're going to fall into it like this. Sorry, single arm row. Sorry. You stand a little bit closer to the pole, and you're actually going to hold yourself up into it. Okay? So, the closer you are to the pole, the harder it's going to be. And basically, just going to pull yourself up. Feel that working your bicep in your middle back. Okay? So, if you do 15 of those, here you go. If you want your arm to be about shoulders length, there you go. Can you feel that? Great. So after you do 15 of those, I'm going to have you switch arms. It's really important that if you do one side of your body, you got to do the other side of your body so that you don't have muscle imbalance. You don't want to have one bicep bigger than the other. Looks good. All right, so a little bit off. There you go. Standing close to the pole. There you go. These are called single arm rows. Making sure you breathe out as you pull yourself up. Really important to breathe properly to these exercises. Allow lots of oxygen to your muscles, to your lungs. Awesome. spins, because your spins, you're using your arms a lot and your shoulders and your upper back, so that's going to strengthen those muscles to get you ready for those spins. Okay, the next one is called the pull tricep push. So similar exercise to the one that you just did. So for instead of rowing or pulling, you're going to actually push. You're going to stand a little bit further away from the pole. Again, off center, engaging your shoulders, engaging your tummy, making sure you have neutral arms, neutral elbow, and you're going to basically fall into it like this, and you're going to push yourself off that pole. So really feel it in the middle of your back. This one here is going to work your triceps, so your triceps, back of your arm, back of your shoulders, your deltoids, as well as your deep core. So you should really be able to feel that as you're pushing up. So if you do 15 of those on one side and then switch to the other side. Again, you're going to want to repeat these exercises and do 2 or 3 sets would be optimum. Maximum benefit. Can you feel that in your triceps? I feel it in my triceps. Awesome. As well as in your chest muscles. Make sure you engage your core. The tighter you keep your core while you're doing these exercises, the better exercise you're going to get. And the easier it will be as well. So this is we're going to be covering pretty much every part of your body to this core conditioning that you've been using on the bowl today. So all the exercises that I taught you, these are conditioning exercises that coincide with the exercises that you did. So it's just going to make you stronger and help you do those exercises better. We have one last exercise to do, and it's your basic push-ups. For the push-ups, you're going to be working your pectoralis, so your chest muscles. You're going to be working your triceps for this one, your deltoids, all of your deltoids, front, middle, and back, as well as your deep core and your abs. So this is quite an intense movement, but it's really going to strengthen up your body to get you ready for these moves. So to do a push-up, I'm trying to do it on the platform here. If you have to stay on your knees, that's fine, but if you can get up on your toes, then that's even better. Now, with this exercise, you want to make sure that your head, your bum, and your toes are all aligned, okay? You want to make sure you have a nice straight line. You don't want to sag your bum or stick it up too far. I want your shoulders or your hands go shoulder length apart, okay? Like I said, if you have to be on your knees, that's okay. But if you can come up, then that's even better. And you're basically going to bring your chest all the way down to the floor and back up again. Keeping a neutral midsection. You don't want to, like I said, sag or be up too high. Not like this and not like that, but nice and straight. Okay? So you can do 50 of those. Make sure you're looking down. You don't want to be stretching your neck up too high, because that will keep your neck and that won't be good. Okay, so hands shoulder width apart. You're keeping a nice straight line all the way down. There you go. Shoulders and tummy engaged. That looks great. You should really be able to feel that in your core, as well as your chest, your triceps, even your hip flexors a little bit. Looking good. Awesome. Perfect. And that's it for the conditioning part.